Hey, welcome back, Fantasy Sumo Card players. Hope everybody's gearing up for another exciting tournament here in September, about 6 days away from the first bouts. I definitely am hoping I'm going to be able to catch a few of the bouts live, either this coming weekend or the following weekend. Definitely want to appreciate and thank all the players for this tournament. We've got 10. As people come off their summer vacation, probably look to bump that number up to 12 here for the November tournament. But again, thanks for all the people who are interested. Hopefully everybody's got the cards in front of them, or will have the cards here in a minute. Hopefully this week before the tournament starts. But I really wanted to run through rules really quick just to give everybody an idea of how to score. So I pulled up 6 different card backs, and you'll see those over here to the right, and I'll run through different ways to score on each of the card backs. But what you're going to do is we're going to use Sumo Reference or Sumo Database, and you can see the web address up here in blue, highlighted in blue. If you haven't used the website, definitely recommend it. Great resource for sumo enthusiasts, and all that you'll need to do to score this game will be done in Sumo Reference. So let's go ahead and jump right in and tell you how to score. If you look down here in the bottom right hand corner, you can see the back of Kakuryu's card. He's got 5 different ways to score. He's got 3 daily ways: Performance, which is a daily scoring; Favorite Technique, which is a daily scoring; and Lightweight Performer, which is a daily scoring. Then he also has 2 ways to score non-daily points, and those will be tallied at the very end of the tournament. So you won't tally those at the end of the tournament, until the end of the tournament rather. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So this is how you take a look at performance, daily performance. You get 1 point per win. I think every card has this one, so easy way. If you go up here, let's say Kakuryu, we'll click on him. And although obviously we don't have any points yet or any days completed for this tournament, I'll use last tournament. You can see if you click here, 14 and 1, you got the Yusho as well. But you can see each one of these white circles, that's a win. So you'll calculate each one of those wins, or you'll add each one of those wins up in a daily score. How does that look like on the spreadsheet? Let me pull the spreadsheet up. So let's just take Tony's scoring area here on the spreadsheet. You can see day 1, day 2, all the way to day 15. Those are where you're going to record your daily scores. And you can see here at the very end, non-daily points. Those are where you're going to be adding up your total non-daily points at the very end of the tournament. So again, day 1 through 15, those are your daily points, and then the non-daily here in column R, that's where your non-daily points will be scored and tallied. So if Kakuryu wins on day 1, you simply put number 1 here in day 1 for Kakuryu. Now there's also other ways to score daily points, so you could have more than 1 point in your daily box. So for example, this Favorite Technique, so Kakuryu gets 1 additional point per win using Yorikiri. So if you go back here to last tournament for Kakuryu, you can see he got day 1, he won by Yorikiri, day 7 by Yorikiri, day 9, day 10, day 14, and day 15. So each one of those daily columns, you would add an additional point. So he would get a win, and he gets a win by Yorikiri, so that's 2. Now there's another way to earn even more daily points, and this is this Lightweight Performer, which is a daily point. It's 1 point per win against a heavier Rikishi. Now we actually won't use Sumo Reference for this, but if you look on the back of everybody's cards, and you'll see those populated here on the spreadsheet here in the next couple days. But you can see Yokozuna Kakuryu's weight, 161.0 kilograms. So if he has a win against a heavier Rikishi, he's going to get an additional point. So you can see for the back of Kakuryu, you could actually have up to 3 points per day total for him. Alright, and again, if you go over here to the spreadsheet, you can see you would be able to enter that on Kakuryu. And so let's go down here, and so Lester, right, you've got Kakuryu, so right, each day you would tally up his total points. He's going to have between 1 and 3 daily points depending on how he does. So let's go here to the non-daily. So if Kakiryu wins the Yusho, he gets 2 additional points, and if he wins the Yusho, he gets 1 additional point. Or excuse me, the Jun Yusho, he gets 1 additional point. And again, that's going to be recorded here in column R. Let's talk about the Superior Senior. You can see that's a non-daily, and you're going to tally that up at the very end as well. So Kakiryu gets 1 point for each winning record of an Izutsu stablemate. So I'll show you how you can calculate that. Right, we'll go back to the home page. Right, so I'm going to click on Banzuke. See it right there. So what I'm going to do is, let's just go back to the previous tournament, Nagoya 2019. I'm going to restrict it to his Heya, so Izutsu, right? And what I'm going to do is view Banzuke. So what it's going to bring up is all the Rikishi that are in the Izutsu stable that participated in the July 2019 tournament, the Nagoya tournament. And you can see he's going to get 1 additional point for each winning record. So Kakutaiki got 4 and 3, so he had a winning record. So Kakiryu is going to get 1 additional non-daily point at the end of the tournament. Hagane 4 and 3, so there's another stablemate that had a winning record. So Kakiryu is going to get 2 additional points for this scoring technique at the very end of the tournament, and you're going to record that again under the non-daily tournament. Alright, so let's go to Tochinoshin's. You can see he's got the same daily, performance daily, the favorite technique, which is daily. He's got this Pure Champion, which is a non-daily. He's got the Superior Senior, which is a non-daily, the same ones that we had for Kakiryu. What you're also going to notice is this losing record winner, and that's a daily scoring technique as well. And so you'll see here it says 1 point per win for each Rikishi that Tochinoshin has a lifetime losing win-loss record against. Okay, so what that means, let's go back and look. So you click up here, it says Banzuke. Let's go ahead and click on Tochinoshin as soon as this comes up. Maybe. Alright, so click on Tochinoshin, and I'll show you what this looks like for a previous tournament. So let's go back to May 2019. You see he was 10 and 5 there. Click on that. Click on that. So you'll see here in the right-hand column, those are all the win-loss records against each of his opponents that he faced in the May 2019 tournament. So let's go ahead and click on the first one here. Let's see. So against Chiyotairyu, click on the 7 and 2. You can see Tochinoshin is 7 and 2. So he has 7 wins against 2 losses against Chiyotairyu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can see Chiyotairyu has won twice against Tochinoshin. So Tochinoshin does not have a losing record against Chiyotairyu, so he could not earn any daily bonus points, if you will. Let's go back and look. So you can see down here, he's only 4 and 23 against Kakiryu. So let's click on that. What you'll see when it pops up here is, you can see only 4 times as Tochinoshin won against Kakiryu. You can see all the 23 times Kakiryu has won. So Tochinoshin does have a losing record, and if Tochinoshin in this next tournament, September tournament, happens to beat Kakiryu, he would get an additional bonus point for that day because he beat somebody who has a losing record against. What you also notice here is a couple of these that have brackets, and what that means is that was a Fusen win. So let's, against Endo, let's go ahead and click on that and see what that looks like. Right? So Tochinoshin has, you look over here, 1, 2, only 3 wins, true wins, right? We don't count Fusen wins against their losing record. So Tochinoshin has 1, 2, 3 wins against Endo, and Endo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Tochinoshin does have a losing record against Endo, and if he was to beat Endo, he would get an additional point. So that's what this losing record winner means, and so you'll see that on quite a few of them. Alright, let's go back to card number 10, or to card number 10, Tomokaze. What you'll see here, all these other ones should be very familiar with. We've already talked about them. You'll see this future star that's non-daily. So if Tomokaze gets any Kinboshi, he gets 2 additional points at the very end of the tournament. 1 point for each Ginboshi, that's a win against an Ozeki. And he's going to get 1 additional point for each of the technique, performance, or fighting spirit prizes that he gets. So again, you'll have to wait till the end of the tournament to tally that up. And if you go here, just remind everybody, you'll record that in the non-daily points. You can see here in column R, that'll be the non-daily points. All right. Higher learning. All these, so let's take a look at Okinoumi, card number 20. So you can see again, he's got scoring techniques that everybody should be familiar with, except this new one here is called Higher Learning. 1 point per win against a college graduate. So this one will take just a little bit of sleuthing around, but I'll show you how you can easily take a look at that. So go back up to Sumo Reference, click Banzuke. It's going to pop up here in a minute, hopefully. So what you're going to do is simply all your kind of filter techniques over here on the left. If you go down 5 down on columns, it says include column their university. So click on that and click Banzuke. What this is going to do is bring up all the Rikishi's universities, at least the ones that went to university. So you can see Hakuho, no university, Kakyuru, no university, Mitakeyomi, Toyo University, Endo, Nihon University. So if your Rikishi has this scoring technique and he gets a win against somebody that went to university, he gets another additional point. So again, that's how you'll find out about higher learning. All right. Here's a kind of a fun one, and Bunny Fufu, so if you're listening, this one is for you. So on back of card number 31, this is the only card that has this. You'll see this guess the record big bonus. So if you can guess the record of Shohozan in the September 2019 tournament within plus or minus 1 win, you'll get 10 additional points. If you're incorrect, all your opponents get 5 points and you don't get any. So if you get a correct guess, 10 points. Incorrect guess, 5 points. So Bunny Fufu, make sure you declare what Shohozan winning record is going to be, and then at the end of the tournament, again, if you win, if you get it right, you get 10 points. If you get it wrong, all your opponents get 5 points. All right, now let's come up to Juryo. So most of these should be familiar. See the daily performance, daily favorite technique, non-daily up and coming. So if your Rikishi wins a Juryo Yusho, you get 5 points. These last two, I want to talk really quick. Winning streak. So you'll get 2 points for each 3-bout winning streak. So let's go ahead and take a look at Dayamami's record last tournament. So I'm going to click on Banzuke, wait for it to come up. Go down here so you can see Dayamami. So I'll click on Dayamami right here. And this is what it would have looked like last tournament. So I'm going to click on his 11-4 record. Let's click on that. So what you'll see is he had 3 3-bout winning streaks. So you can see day 5, day 6, day 7, day 9, day 10, day 11, and day 13, day 14, and day 15. So that's nice and clear-cut, easy. So he would have gotten 6 bonus points, non-daily bonus points at the end of the tournament. What this also means, though, is once you use a day to declare or use for a 3-bout winning streak, you cannot use that day again for another 3-bout winning streak. So if you have 4 days in a row that your Rikishi has won, you only get to claim 1 3-bout winning streak. Now if you had 6 days in a row, a winning streak, then that would be 2 3-bout winning streaks, and you would get 2 points for each of those. And then here's another, just a little easy daily points, and called Overcoming the Odds. Each of the cards has different days that they can get bonus points, and that's just simply 1 point each day for winning on day 4, day 8, and day 12. So if your Rikishi wins, in this case Dayamami, on day 4 you get an additional daily bonus point. If he won on day 8, he would get an additional daily bonus point on day 8, and if he won on day 12, he would get an additional daily bonus point. Alright, I think that should about do it. give me a holler if any of you have any questions. Leave a comment below. I'll get right back to you, or just shoot me a message or leave a comment on our Facebook group. With that, good luck everybody. Looking forward to playing, and we'll be back at you here hopefully in another few days. I'll explain how I'm going to give extra additional bonus points called Richijo bonus points. So I'll explain that, but I won't do it here in this video. I'll do that in a separate video. All right, sayonara, signing off.